feel free to give me shit for me saying that there was no way the Raiders lose this game because y'all said it.
Yeah, we will. We're gonna lose Knotz here for probably about 15 minutes.
I was just gonna tell you good news. I bought myself an extra half hour, so we got time.
All right, let's do it. I haven't heard from Eddie, so we're probably gonna just start because Eddie might.
Oh, you
I don't
got
know
a shirt on this week, Knotz.
We all do, right?
Don't make me take my shit off, bro.
You go darts off, I go darts off.
Oh man, I'll tell you what. Yeah, my lighting's pretty dark too. I think everybody's lighting is fitting the scene well for Halloween here. It's raining. It's raining here, and it's cold.
There we go.
Rainy and cold here.
Oh yeah, it feels like winter here tonight too.
How was the Broncos game?
Oh, bro, it was a movie. It was great.
Yeah, I hit you back. We about to
had a good time. Man, that day was insane. I swear I couldn't miss a bet that day. It was crazy.
That was wild, man. Everybody was rocking. I feel that day.
Man, I tell you what, to all our viewers, fade me this week because I am due for some regression. There's no way that I'm not.
I tell you what, I
don't have those very often. I'll tell you what, whatever I say today, you're probably going to make money fading me.
Fade. All right. Well, welcome into the Hashmark show. This is week 8, 2023. And welcome in, folks. We just watched and witnessed the Thursday night football game. Eddie's here. Eddie, how are you?
Good, man. I'm happy to be here. Ready to turn up. I had the Bills minus 8.5 and Bills minus 2.5.
Bro,
the
I would
8.5 didn't go.
Fucking hole in my wall, man. I'm glad I didn't bet it, but oh my
man, my thing is like the last place 4th down off the helmet. Come on, man.
How's that happen?
Bro, you was on the right side, Heath, for sure. That's pure luck.
Yeah,
Well, I was on the plus 10. I remember you just saying that you hate laying points with this Buffalo team, and then
that's why I said I didn't bet it, but I just told y'all what my lean was. But
I just remember you saying that last week, and then I was like shit. I was like, they didn't cover last week, and I thought they would. I'm gonna put the 10 on there. Then we're in our group chat, and you're like, man, they're due, and I'm like, fuck, I'm on the wrong side of this.
Nah, hey, bro. Hey, listen though, Beast. I'll tell you, bro. I've had so many bets that I luckily cashed them like that, and I take them. And I've had so many bets that I was on the right side, and I unluckily lost it. I mean, that's part of this shit. So, hey, when you get those, bro, you take them, and that's just what it is.
I missed the over though. I missed the over, but
33.5.
Hey, it's funny. I texted my my homie. Well, I showed y'all the screenshot, but I texted him before the game. I said, I feel like it's Bills 24-10, and if the Bucks didn't do that wild shit, I would have been right on the mark right there.
So they covered, right?
They covered. I mean, I'll tell you what. As I said, this is part of betting on sports. Sometimes you're on the right side and shit like that happens. And sometimes you're on the wrong side and you get lucky and it covers like that. That's just part of it. You take it either way it goes.
Let's go right into the slate here. Jam Soul Lock of the Week brought to you in part by John's Architectural Metal Solutions, Inc. Jam Soul. You can visit them at jam-soul.com. Brand new website, by the way. Looks pretty good. Go check it out. All right, Sam, what do we got? Jam Soul Lock of the Week for me. I'm going to take an over. And love the Bears. I love the Chargers, love the over, just because this is a very typical game for the Bears. They played the bad Raiders, and I just don't see much happening here. Maybe, a couple turnovers, but Chargers should put up some points. Here's my Jam Soul Lock of the Week. We'll go to the Beast, then we'll go to Knotz. Eddie, Beast, what do you got here? Jam Soul Lock of the Week.
I'm going to go with, I had it written down, but I don't know where I went.
Yeah, we'll edit that.
I'm going with the Saints spread. It's a pick 'em right now, but that's who I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I like them. I think they're a better team than the Colts.
Knotz, what do you got here? We'll go to Eddie here for the Jam Soul.
Panthers for me, +3.
Okay, interesting game. Eddie, what do you got?
I'm on the Vikings. I
Oh.
think the Packers are lunch meat, and the Vikings, they're trying to catch up with the Lions. So we'll see.
Sunday games, week 8 here. Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. This one is in Pittsburgh, I believe. The spread here is Jacksonville. Yes, 2.5. The spread money line Jacksonville -146 total. Here looking at 41. Start with Knotz. What do you got in this game, if anything? And then we'll go around the horn. Me, Beast, and then Eddie.
I'll tell you, I faded the Jags twice in what I thought were horrible spots for them, and I ain't fading them no more. I mean, with my money at least, but will be the Jag there.
All right, what do you got here, Eddie? This is a weird one.
I like the Jags as well. It's going to be a tough game, but I like the Jags as well. Steelers just haven't showed me anything.
Well, and apart from that, I mean, the Steelers just won a game they had no business winning. And
Yeah, we were on the other side of that one.
But I said last week, remember, I said the Steelers were coming off a bye, I believe, right? So they had extra time to prepare.
Yeah, you did.
It's against a team that was kind of, they're feisty, but, they're also kind of winning some games they shouldn't have. I think they had that extra time to prepare. That's why I went with the Steelers. I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna go with the Steelers this time myself, but I am gonna wait till this game goes live. I will be watching this game because my wife's a Steelers fan, so we'll be watching this. I'll be betting this one live, hoping that the Jacksonville Jaguars score something to make that line move higher. Maybe they get a field goal. Maybe the line goes up to where it's +3. I think that if the Jacksonville Jaguars do win this game, it'll be by only like a field goal or so. So I'll live bet this one. It won't be at this 2.5 that it is right now. So
yeah, for me, this one I'm just gonna go with Jacksonville. Steelers again. I'm not buying it, even though they did exactly what they always do last week.
They're at home,
and they're at home.
They're
Terrible
tough at
job.
home.
I know, but I just got to go against the grain in this one. I think there are too many. There's just like too many teasers on the board too that are just freaking me out. This is obviously not one of them. You could push this Jacksonville Jaguars team up to 8, but a lot more out there to talk about, including the next game here. I think we went to everybody there, didn't we?
That's actually, it is a really good teaser.
Yeah, I mean the number's low, right? What is it at 41? And you got
low totals. You could bring the Steelers up to 8.5 at the house. I mean, good
that's a no-brainer there. I was just looking at the fact that which one do you tie that with? I mean, there's so many of them this week.
Yeah, there's teasers up to,
and including tonight, which now. The Bills or the Bucks, obviously covering that spread. Look at that. Drink's not even fucking poured yet, you cunts. Anyway, so now that they covered that spread, a lot of those teasers going to be hanging into Sunday night and Monday night with, look at that game. We'll talk about it coming up. Obviously, Detroit Lions playing the lonely Raiders. We're going to wait all the way to the end to get your fucking reaction to that beast. All right, next game, Cleveland Browns versus Seattle Seahawks. This, again, another afternoon game going in reverse order here. The spread is 3.5. Seattle favored. Money line here, 188. It's a good number there. And total, very low here at 38. We'll start with Eddie here. Go Beast and Ricky, then myself.
I'm on the Seahawks here. I feel like it's definitely a trap with P.J. Walker playing for the Browns and who's it, Deshaun Watson out. So it may be a little tricky, but I like the Seahawks. Seahawks minus, what is it, 7.5?
3.5.
3.5, okay. That makes more sense, yeah.
It's to some extent starting to steam though. So.
I guess we just keep this going since Dave isn't here to move us along.
the C chicks probably bet them sooner than later because it looks like the money's coming only one way there.
I'm like we say, Knotz says all the time, biggest advantage is we don't have to bet this game. I don't know how to bet the Browns. The Seahawks seem more lucky than anything. I'm not gonna bet this game. I don't like it. Keep me away.
Well, it's ugly. We are forced to bet though.
My lean is toward the Seahawks. My lean is toward the Seahawks, but I could see the Browns winning too.
Very good. Ricky Knotz, what do you got here?
Yeah, it's a game I have no interest in, but I mean, I don't know. I look at the Browns defense, and I don't think the Seahawks are going to have much success here myself. So
yeah,
if I was forced to bet the game, and you're going to give me, I mean, I see some fours already. I mean, that's a no-brainer to me. I'd be on the Browns. I ununderstandable to me why the line is, but when it's when I feel that way, it usually might be for a reason. So.
You know, this is one of those games because it's in the 405 slate. I've seen a lot of these, where you're around in the garage, the noon slates are over, and you glance up at the TV, and there's another touchdown by the Browns or another touchdown by Seattle, and somehow Seattle pulls us out. Cleveland covers, but take the over. I mean, listen, I know the defense is good. This is too low. We got to get higher. Keep smoking. That one's going over the total. Next game, Kansas City Chiefs versus Denver Broncos. Let's start with Eddie, Chiefs, Broncos, and then we're going to go right over to Wriky Knotz. Or do we go with Knotz, who was seen by every medic and police officer in Denver? What happened in Denver, Knotz? Then we'll go to Eddie. Knotz has a cool story. Eddie, maybe you were there. I don't remember.
No, it's a story to us, but this game is so tough to me because I honestly, remember how we used the gut check? My gut check is telling me that the Broncos are going to win this game, but my mind is telling me that as I said, the Chiefs are an undervalued team, and they're starting to figure out this shit offensively. Their defense is elite, nothing less than elite. I do believe they'll be in the Super Bowl, as I said last week this year. But this game it stinks like the Broncos gonna win this game to me. My money is far away from this game. Yes, gun in my head, I'd have to take the points with the Broncos and sprinkle the money line because I do feel that they're gonna win this game. I don't know. I can't give you an actual reason why, but I bet you that the Broncos win this freaking game.
Eddie, what do you got here?
I definitely don't think the Broncos are going to win, but I do think they can cover that 7.5. The number may even land on 7. You know, the Chiefs are very good at hitting close to that line, and I think the good teaser too. If it's minus 7.5, take it down to 1.5. So I'm
Brian,
baby.
Do wait though. Just invite everybody. Do wait if you are going to tease it because the steam is clearly coming in on the Broncos. This line could close 6.5. So, and if you tease it now and it closes 6.5, you got a negative expectation bet in your pockets.
News for notes on that. Sorry, Brian, 1 second. That happened one other time this season. I believe it was Kansas City, Detroit Lions week 1. It was at 7, went all the way down to 4. Always take the 4 in this situation. I mean, how low, does this number even have to go to go the other side? But I don't. Brian, you go. Sorry, and then I'll give mine.
I'm gonna live bet this game. Hope the Chiefs get a touchdown, and then go on the points for Denver plus. I have Caesars open right now, and they've got Chiefs at 7, so it'd be a live bet. If the Chiefs score right away, that line's gonna move, and it's gonna, especially if we think it's gonna be, we want in this game. If you're betting it at 7.5, and you can get live bet, that's where I would go.
Well, I could tell you this. I'll save the best for last. The reality is, I'm glad Knotz didn't say it, but also said it. When I first saw this game, I was like, wait a minute. It's something crazy. I think it's like, what is it, 15 straight? This is like 16. I had the same feeling where I was like, I think Denver wins this game outright. This wasn't even my money line dog of the week, but I just feel it. Casey's due. I mean, unless like there's no like what good is it for the NFL to just have another subpar average close game for Kansas City and Denver, knowing that Kansas City is going to win? I just don't get it. They need it. I don't know. I just, if I had to take it, like I said, yeah, I'm taking Denver.
Well, and also just to back that up, Denver has been teetering on a win against KC. They just have. And I mean, eventually, law of averages just says they're going to have to eventually freaking beat them. I mean, is
this their Super Bowl? This has got to be their Super Bowl. This is Denver's Super Bowl, right?
And what better place than Denver, right? At home.
I'll tell you what, the stadium was freaking lit that day, bro. So
yeah, that was great. That video you sent, man.
Guys are back in it. I don't know, man. It's gonna be turned. I'll tell you that.
Well, I'm looking forward to that game now that we all kind of have some vested interest in that one, specifically me with a little sprinkle there. All right, let's shoot over to the next game here as I pull it up. Baltimore Ravens, who just whooped that ass. Detroit Lions now playing the Arizona Cardinals. I mean, this one, again, another 8.5. This is why they're freaking me out. There's too many 8.5s. Big tricks coming this week. They say fade Knotz, but I hang on tight. Baltimore, I'll start here. Arizona Cardinals, this was and may be, I don't know, Moneyline Dog of the Week. We'll see. Brian, and then we'll go Eddie, and then over to Knotz and myself.
I'm liking the spread at plus 9.5. A lot of points to lay. But yeah, that's gonna be where I go. I'm not messing with too many overs and unders this week. I got bet on that last week, so.
Well, that's a whole nother year. I feel like you're just learning spreads.
Well, yeah, I used to be mainly a money line guy, but
how long could I keep a straight face there? No, you used to be a money line guy. No, I know. Real quick, I want to save this for the end. We're going to talk UFC. We'll tease that right here on the program. But Baltimore Ravens, Arizona Cardinals, Eddie, then Knotz.
Definitely with Beast on this one. I like the Cardinals plus the 9.5. But I do, or is it 9 or 8.5? I mean, 9.5 is definitely good. But I do like that 8.5 down to 2.5 for the Ravens. I think the Ravens win by somewhere between 3 and 10. We'll see.
Knotz, what do you got here?
I mean, this is the definition of a flat spot for the Ravens. And this is my money line dog of the week. Cardinals beat them.
Oh, shit. Let's go. I don't know if they win this game. They were the dog of the week for me, but that's Denver Broncos. We already talked about that. And actually, Denver Broncos coming in not as big as Arizona at minus 350 now, but it's still big. Baltimore minus, or what are they, plus 400? Arizona Cardinals now? Wow. All right. Bengals, 49ers, I feel like due for a blowout game here. But this game only at 3.5. This is a don't do it. Don't take Cincinnati plus 3.5. San Francisco in a rout. We'll go in reverse order here. Knotz, Eddie, and then
Purdy's out. That's why. Oh shit, Purdy's out.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, man. Purdy's out. You know what I got to do. You guys already know how that works.
Throwing the house at San Francisco.
San Francisco blowout. I mean, yeah,
and
they're throwing out 2 absolute shit performances. And Purdy's out. This game, initially, I was kind of interested in the Bengals. I hadn't bet it, but if Purdy's out, oh my boy, yeah, I'm smack city. I don't know. This might be 100 pop.
Yeah, I mean, lately, if you look at San Francisco, right, Eddie, they haven't been playing great. So the gut is to take the Bengals here. What do you think?
I definitely like the Bengals. I mean, I understand what Knotz is saying. I made
Yeah.
the
Hold up. Eddie's like, wait, I wish I didn't hear all that right now.
No, it makes sense. And we saw it with Aaron Rodgers when he went out. They won.
Perfect.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jets won. I get
Bears
it.
last week, even
paid
though
the
it's
public. But I'm gonna roll with the Bengals, and the Bengals are gonna be my money line dog of the week too.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Wow. You know, I like the way we do that now. I like the way we do that now because I don't like the individual segment. I like the way when we throw it out there because then it like really backs it up, you know? It's really like, okay, I got
breakdown behind.
Boom, wild, draw 4. You know, Beast, what do you got?
I'm going to go with the 49ers on this one, too. Consecutive back-to-back losses, and then not that bad of a team. I don't know what Deebo Samuel's injury tag is, but I think not having him was a big thing. And Sam Darnold, you know, he's not a good starting quarterback per se, but I think he's a guy that comes off the bench and, you know, can lead a team to victory. So yeah, and especially against the Cincinnati team that, you know, hasn't been up to par this year.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a revenge spot for him. So
all right,
definitely on the 49ers here.
Okay. All right, so let's we're gonna completely switch it up for people who are scrolling around, if any. Chicago Bears Sunday Night Football versus the Chargers. I told you guys this was my jam so lock of the week of the over, where it opened at, I think now sitting, or at least yesterday it was at 52. I don't think it matters. I think this one gets to 60. Eddie, Knotz, Beast, what do you got here?
I like the Bears plus the points. What is it? 9.5, 8.5. At 8.5, of course, you look at the teaser as well. For the Chargers minus 2.5. But official play, I would definitely like the Bears plus 8.5, baby. Sunday night.
Yeah. Wow. We saw that.
The world to see.
Wow. It's going to be a big one. A lot of points. Knotz, what do you got here then, Eddie? Then Beast.
I mean, just initially looking at this, I'm like, who in the flying world do the Chargers have business laying 8.5 points at? Nobody. I mean, that team is trash. They're just not a good team. And then we looking at the Bears coming off a humongous win with a big TJ, right? As we always see when you see the new quarterback come in, nobody has footage on them. They come out, they ball out. Oh, I'm sorry to say, my guys, but I'm going to have to lay the wood here with the Chargers. I mean, the line makes absolute no sense, and just for that reason, it makes all the sense in the world. I don't like the Bears off a win. I don't like TJ off a win, obviously. Now they got footage on him. We got their bum-ass coach. If he finds a way to lose this game, he's for sure fired.
Yeah,
I guarantee you, he is literally right now as we speak. He is watching TJ's game footage, and he is thinking of any way in the world to make him shit the bed. Yeah, I think that this is probably a Chargers blowout.
Beast, what you got here?
I'm not gonna bet this game just because I don't know what to think here. I don't know if the Bears are gonna be so hyped. I'm not sold on the Chargers on their team at all this year, so I don't like laying the points with them. But I don't know whether if I feel confident in the Bears after what Knotz said. So it's like I would have to kind of feel like if I was going to bet the game, I have to be watching the game and see how I feel the flow of the game is going. I'm not going to bet this game. If I had to lean it, it's probably the Chargers, but I don't like the 8.5 points. If you're going to bet it, live bet it. I don't like the line. So
yeah, Bears in trouble in this one. Trust me. They will score some points though, because Chargers aren't great. All right, next game we're gonna go to the Raiders and the Detroit Lions. By the way, that game, Bears, both teams 2-4. Just trash. Raiders, Lions coming off getting their butts kicked by the Ravens. I'll be quick here. I like the Lions. I will take the Lions on Monday Night Football. In the I do like the over a little bit, but I don't know if the Raiders really do much. Even though I think Jimmy G is back. Eddie, what do you got in this one?
I like the Lions as well. What's the line again?
8.
8 now, open at 7.5.
Man, that's a lot of points. I mean, definitely open for the T's.
That'd be a blowout. Raiders are trash.
Minus 8.5, put it down to 2.5. I definitely think the Lions win by a field goal or more.
Yeah. We'll go to Knotz, and then we'll save it for the Raiders fan here, the Beast. That's when we'll all just take a break here, go pee, and then we'll come back.
Cool.
So something I do want to mention. So the Lions, crazy to say, because I don't know if you guys remember last season, we made a lot of money off the Lions, right? And pretty much all the time they were dogs. I mean, and when you're coming into, this second half of the season in the NFL, the Lions team is not the underpriced, valuable team that they were last season. I mean, as bad as the Raiders are, we're tied. And I get it. In theory, could be a bounce back spot in theory against a pretty bad team, but I have a different feel on this game. To me, I feel the Lions kind of. I feel they just got smoked, and they just kind of realized in their head, we're not as good as we thought we were.
Yeah. So
and
regression.
I think they kind of breathe out once again here. I like the Raiders. I like the Raiders plus the points. This second half of the NFL season, you don't want to be betting on these teams that are really good anymore, because the value is always going to be on the other side. Yeah, this Lions, no. I love Detroit as dogs. Obviously not last week, but I mean, they've been chalk pretty much all year. They've been cut.
You're right. There's not high 90s here. High 90s here on Lions too. So it's scary. This is scary.
Yeah, the Raiders for me.
Okay, Beast, what do you got here?
Like I said, both teams lost last week. The Raiders lost a game in theory that they should not have lost to the Bears. The Lions should, if that game should have been a lot closer than it was. Feel like it's a revenge spot for both teams. I don't see the Vegas offense doing a lot, and the Vegas defense might keep Detroit from scoring as many points as they want to. I think I'm going to go with an underplay on this, under 46 right now.
Okay.
That's what I'm feeling.
Like that. Even though you said you were gonna stay away from these totals, you didn't like them, but this is a good one though. I like this one. It's prime time under.
Yeah,
you're filling the role of Wriky Phantain, who is now a forgotten memory. No, he's joining in November. I guess congratulations to them, by the way. They won their championship out in wherever the hell they were.
R.I.P. Ricky Sajak.
Yeah. So. Yikes. Jesus. The fucking Lions on Monday Night Football. All right, reverse order. We'll go all the way back to the top. This was the Beast. Jamso lock of the week. New Orleans Saints 3-4 team, as well as Indianapolis Colts 3-4. This one opened up at 2.5. This game is now at -1. Of course, the Saints getting all the love here. Total opened at 40.5. Now 43.5. A lot of folks think this one's going over. Now it's what do you got here?
I bet the over at the open, just for the simple fact. I told you guys I think I mentioned this last week about the Saints, that I don't think they are that good defensively as we're giving them, considering everybody who they've played, and I don't think they're that bad offensively either as we are considering them. The Colts obviously are a pure over team. I get it. They got a really good front seven that definitely could give Carr some humongous problems here. But I love the over. And yeah, I agree with the line move on the Saints. I didn't bet it, but I agree with the move. I do think the Saints will be the right side. They probably get the winner.
What'd you get the over at?
I'd have to put what it open at.
It's at 43.5 right now.
40 and a half open.
Oh yeah, I think I got it like at 41.
Yeah, so that's one of the advantages. You know, you look at that game. I mean,
I
game
did
was
bet
open
it right
Sunday
away.
night. Sunday night, Monday morning, you can get good numbers here. And anytime you see that movement through field goal like that, 3.5, 3. I mean, that's it's a pretty good chance there. Hold on 1 second, I gotta plug in this power. Holy shit!
And I do say on sides a lot that yes, fuck the CLV, you could probably get a better number live. Totals, that's not always the case. When you got a strong opinion on a total, bet that shit right when it comes out, because you very likely won't get a better number live if you're on the right side. So yeah, I do bet totals still early. I try to, at least most of the time, but I love the over here, boys. I think this one flies over.
Yeah, like I said from the start, I'm on the Saints. I think it's a good spot for them. But I'm not gonna bet anything else though. The over right now is 43.5. Right, so I'm just gonna go with the Saints spread. That was my lock. It's a pick 'em, but
Sorry about that. Did it cut out?
no, we just kept going, so we didn't lose.
All right, cool. Where did that end?
Me.
You finish it?
Saints are due. I mean, they lost 2. Well, I guess the Colts and the Saints lost 2 in a row. On the fact of not going with everybody else, I'll go Colts. I think it's going to be a close game. It's definitely a coin toss game. Colts are at home, lost 2. Backs kind of against the wall. Let's see what they can do. I think Kamara hopefully has a good game. He's on my fantasy team. So
yeah, same here. I like Kamara. Did we cover the Jaguars at the top? I don't.
Yep.
We did. We did. Okay. Then it went all haywire. Okay. Texans Panthers. This one opened up at 3. Let me tell you, this one going at 43.5 right now. A lot of people like the over in this game. Tough game here. Battle of some starting quarterbacks. I think drafted a while ago. We'll go.
Both top 3 picks.
Yeah, Wriky Knotz. What do you got here? We'll go Beast and Eddie.
Yeah, this is my biggest play of the week, and it's just a system I always play. I can't tell you the exact numbers. I never keep track of these things. I just remember the things that I do that work, and a system that's worked damn near. I mean, God, I can't remember the last time it didn't work, but you bet the winless teams off the bye. And even better here, you got 2 teams that were both going to be considered to be, catfish, right? Bottom feeders. You got one of them who's completely outperformed that shit coming off a bye. You got another one who's winless coming off a bye. You got both quarterbacks that were both drafted top 3 picks. One of them's killing shit. The other one ain't. This one, I'm telling you, yeah, this is the spot of the week for me. It's my jam soul lock of the week. I like the Panthers plus the 3 money line. They're gonna win this game.
Ooh. Man, that's something I wasn't even looking at all. What do we got here, Eddie? Them Beast.
I ain't going against that. I like the Panthers as well. I mean, at home, like you said, off the bye, winless. That's right, Panthers.
Strong.
Yeah,
I'll tell you. I can't say, it's this much percent or 57. I don't remember. I'll tell you what, though. If you bet these winless teams off the bye, you're going to make fucking money, boys.
Yeah, I like the over in this game. Beast, what do you got here?
I'm just going to go consensus pick because Panthers was one of the ones I was going to talk about too. And we already talked about coming off the bye, preparation time. I'm good with what everybody else said. No need to keep things going.
Oh, yeah, this is a good one. I like this game here. Eagles 6-1 visiting the 3-4 Commanders. This one opened up at 6, now at 7. I'm going to be really fast here. I like Commanders. This was a very close moneyline dog of the week for me as well. I do like Commanders and the points in this one. Not what do you got here?
Yeah, I love the Commanders here. The one thing that makes me a little nervous is that the Commanders did give them a game last time. But, you know, if you look at this is a really bad spot for Philly. You know, they're coming off the prime time, you know, beating the Fish. Man, fuck that game. I don't know if you guys watched.
Miami's bad, man.
Miami's
Miami's
bad, but I can't remember the last time I seen this. I don't remember the exact amount of flags I seen thrown on the Fish, but I saw flags flying on the Fish. Not one single flag on the Philadelphia Eagles that game. Yeah, a little bit fishy there to say the least, but Philly got on deck.
Good.
The Cowboys.
They have, I think Dallas. Yeah,
it's a really bad spot for Philly, in my opinion. And I wish that the Commanders would have got smoked by Philly in the last game, because if that was the case, I'll be putting 100 pop on this shit. But it's a sizable bet for me. I love the Commanders here, but I wouldn't be one bit surprised if they flat out win this game. And yeah, I think the refs throw at least one flag on these fucking Eagles this game.
Yeah. They got the old school DVD like Phil Jackson and Jordan. You know, they got the DVD of all the plays.
It was 7.5 last week, and I had to turn the game off. I was so sick of watching those refs. Fuck that shit.
Eddie?
The one loss I had last week. Oh well.
Yeah, I'm on the Commanders as well, plus the points. The first game they played them hard. They should have maybe even won that game. Yeah, I like the Commanders.
Brian.
I'm on the Eagles plus 7 too.
Commanders.
Yeah.
Plus 72. Giants plus 72. Wait, you said the Giants? Oh, you said
what? I said
okay.
I'm on the Commanders too.
Got it. I thought you said you were on the Giants 7-2.
Did I say Giants? I don't know.
I don't even remember. My bad.
I'm on the Commanders too, plus 7.
He's on the Commanders plus 72.
So yeah, they're gonna lose by less than 72, guys. Let's go.
You gotta lay $100,000 to win 100.
Yeah.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah. Oh, anything else there on that one, Brian?
I think it's such a close game. I'm probably gonna sprinkle something on the money line as well, just because.
Hey, you know,
I think the Eagles are due for a loss.
This is a really bad spot for them. Sure.
Well, what about, is any letdown there in the air from Philly losing to Arizona? Anything there, Eddie? Anybody there want to, or no? Air out of Philly now or no? Doesn't matter.
Well, I mean that
Philly lost. You know, the Phillies, they're out. So, you know, Eagles. I listen. As much as I said earlier, I think Philly pulls this one out. But it's going to be very close. That next thing we were talking about. Go ahead.
Want to hear a funny story? Is I faded the Nuggets game 1. Obviously, you guys know I see that. Yeah, I put a pretty massive bet on it too. Unfortunately, lost my ass on that one. But I did also bet maybe I think it was probably about 3%, maybe about 2% of my bet that I put on the Lakers that night. I did bet on Arizona. So
okay,
I was right there. And I was at the barbershop and I was telling everybody, hey, tonight it's Arizona and the Lake Show. So too stupid now because everybody was on Philly. So
yeah, they had nothing to lose, you know, and so that's really what Philadelphia. You know, I think Philly pulls it out this week though, knowing that they got to play the Cowboys. But that game is really going to be on their mind. Rams Cowboys in Dallas. This one at 6. Now 6.5. 45.5 the total. What do you got here, Ricky? We're starting with you because I know you got to go soon here. What do you got for Rams game?
And it's the same situation, right? And not only that,
sure.
The boys are coming off the bye, right? So, and it's not like, I don't think the boys are not a team I want to bet off the bye. I think they'll be humongously flat here. The Rams are coming off a loss which, you know, you look at the box score and everything in the score of that game. if you really watch that game, I don't know, man. It was a little bit of a weird game for sure. And yeah, I love the Rams here against the boys. I think the boys will be completely flat. They're off the bye, and they got Philly on deck. Easy play for me. Give me the Rams plus.
Eddie, what do you got in this one?
I definitely think the Cowboys win, but only by like a field goal or something like that. The Rams played pretty tough last week, so I'm just going with the Rams plus points as well.
I'm going with the Rams plus 6 here too, and then my money line dog of the week is the Rams. That's who I was gonna. I've been waiting to say. I like this team.
Okay.
Crappy.
All right.
They probably shouldn't have lost to the Steelers, but sometimes, like the Steelers, I think when they have extra prep time, that defense is good. Tomlin's a great coach. I think
for the Steelers.
Yeah, the Steelers. Yeah, Steelers. That's what I was talking about. Steelers. That's why he's a great coach. When he's got time to prepare, great job.
Yep.
Rams, cagey, steely team. They're gonna beat the Cowboys. I'm not impressed with the Cowboys defense without Diggs. So
love it, Beast. You know what? I'm gonna sprinkle the money
I like the over.
I'm gonna sprinkle the money line with you, bro.
I like that. I like a lot of fireworks in that one too. I agree with that. All right. Next game. Sorry, when we started with you. All right, Patriots, Dolphins. Now this one opened up at 12.5, now 9.5. Everybody giving the Patriots a little love after finally getting off the schneid in a decent way last week. So I'll be quick here. Man. Normally I'm like, oh, Patriots, Miami, they're going to do their thing at 9.5. I don't know, but I'm going to go with the over in this one, even though it's it's coming down just a half a point here. Now, what do you got?
Fuck, I fucking hate this game. I mean, we got the Dolphins coming off a loss. We got the Patriots coming off a win as 7.5-point dogs. And there's 9.5-point dogs now. That just right away in my head tells me the Patriots are going to get murdered. I mean,
yep. I
don't know. I don't know if there's a system to this or not, but I'd imagine there is. I mean, if
when Tom Brady was there,
if you're over of a touchdown dog and you flat out win, and then the next game you're over a touchdown dog again, I'd imagine that you get blown the fuck out that next game.
I mean, this is how.
I don't like the Fish either. Fuck the Fish. They're just not a very good team.
Man,
the refs owe them some flags, I guess. I mean, God, I'm not betting this game.
Noon slate.
No. In my head, I have to take the Fish.
Yeah, Eddie.
I like the Dolphins. Probably not a game. I mean, it's too many points. I mean, the Patriots just beat the Bills, so of course they're a little scary. I definitely think the Dolphins win. They're not going to get back-to-back losses, especially at home. Official pick, I'm going to go Dolphins minus 9.5. They win by 10 or more.
Man, when Eddie says that, it's pretty lockstep when he says, they ain't going to lose 2 in a row. He just called that with the Philadelphia Eagles. Beast, what do you got in this one?
This is one of those games where you might not be watching this game, but you just see highlights after highlights coming in.
All right.
Of fucking Dolphins touchdowns, and it's like 28-3 in the first half, and you're like, that's not much of a game. But I don't know. I just see Miami. But what's crazy? It's also a division game. I don't know. It's interdivision games. I always love to I wish the line was closer because I'd probably take the Dolphins over 7.
Like this line, I mean,
nothing there yet, and they're not going to give you the 8.5 to bring that down in a teaser situation. The
Dolphins are either blowing people out this year or losing.
This one is probably
a bad team. Yeah. This is a bad team. So.
Yeah, I think Knotz is probably right here. What about the Jets and the Giants battle in New York? This one is a noon slate game. Low total 36.5. Still at 36.5. Game at 3. It's so ugly that it hasn't moved at all. It's still there. At this point, I have no idea other than 36 is so low. I don't know. I have no play officially on this game. Go ahead, Knotz.
Two teams I really got a buy side on. Especially the G-Men in particular, because they started off really bad. I mean, they were a fairly good team last season. They've been completely horrible, but I'm watching them, and not so much offensively, but defensively, they are getting some put together here. The Jets are coming off the bye, right? If I'm not mistaken.
The Jets played 6 games. Yes, correct.
Could be a little flat, little pancakey here in this spot. I don't know, man. I got a huge buy sign on the G-Man right now. You're gonna give me +3 official play. I gotta take it. I think they flat out win this game. And I mean, like I said, I really like what they're doing defensively. We know what the Jets are defensively. Yeah, I mean, offense could get a little flat coming off the bye. Defense usually don't. It might be sound just too easy to bet the under here, but you got to take the under, and I mean, G-Man for me. Official play. I love the G-Man right here.
Eddie, a lot of threes all over the board here. Jets 3-3. This game opened at 3. Line moved 3.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Where are we going here?
Threes everywhere.
I think the Jets win the game. They probably win by a field goal, so it's probably gonna be a push.
3.
You take the Jets -2.5. You take the Giants +3.5. So that's where I'm at with it. And but this is a game I'm not really trying to put too much effort into.
No, not whatsoever. Brian,
hey, here, make that my profile picture on the screen of the video.
All right. Wait, which one is that? Oh, I can't even see it right now. What game were we just talking about? I'll remember the Giants.
The one E-Major and Rick used to do. They stopped.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah. Oh yeah. Like this.
All the threes, man. Shit.
Oh yeah. Well, I told him that. Well, the old adage used to be when you saw a 3, Vegas had no fucking clue, so you just flip a coin. I mean, 3 is like the old, whatever. But all right, Falcons, Titans, a team of.
Whoa.
What happened?
Beast.
The disrespect.
Well, that's what I thought. Sorry, you go ahead.
Put that shit on fucking merch, right?
New York,
the Beast on here. And on the back, it just says the disrespect.
You got another shirt. I think.
No, I'm with Knotz on the Giants here because if Daniel Jones plays, or if he were to play this game, which they say he's most likely not to, I would go the Jets if Jones played. But since Tyrod's probably going to be in, I like Tyrod. He moves that offense. I think he commands that offense a lot better than Daniel Jones does. But,
he don't have mistakes, that's for sure.
Yeah,
so
well,
I'm on the Giants +3 because I think Tyrod's in there. I think he gives that team a little bit of boost. So
that's what happens though with that when you get those quarterbacks in there. Just like TJ this week, Ireland said he thought that he ran the Bears offense better. I said, I guess, but
1 week.
It's how it always goes. Yeah, 1 week. Dude, that offense was made for a 7th grader, I think. All right, Falcons, Titans, 4-3. Falcons visiting a 2-4 Titans. Over under 38. Currently at 36.5. Everybody loves the under. Love is coming in on the Falcons after last week. How do you even buy into the Titans on this one? But I like them this week. I think the Falcons are an up and down team. I think they, for some reason, there's a little bit of that Matty Ice left over there where they just they give some things away. Titans pull one out here, but this one does go over the total of 35.5, the current number.
Yeah, I think the Titans they lost 2. They're at home. Seems like that's a little trend too. The teams that lost 2 that are at home, you get that dub. I don't know. I got to do more research, do my homework on that. But I like the Titans to win. I think the line 3.5. You know, that's kind of scary, but I like the Titans.
3.5.
What is it?
Yeah. Well, it opened at
3. Was it just 3?
3. Yeah, I was gonna say
3
that.
or 2.5.
Yeah, I'm seeing 2.5 right now. Notch, do you want to do Do you want to do this game and the Vikings because you got to go? We already did Browns.
I'm good. I got a.
All right.
I got a little time real quick, but yeah, I was waiting for this. I was hoping this shit got the 3. I love the Titans here in this spot. I wanted the 3, obviously, and it got the 3. I don't think those 3s will last. So when you said 3.5, I was like, I was scratching my head. I was like, I doubt that.
I want it.
A lot of people waiting for that 3 because this is not a good spot for the Falcons. It's a great spot for the Titans. I was waiting for the 3. I bought the 3. Fuck, I'll be disgusted if that shit goes to 3.5 and I bought a bad line. But I'd be very surprised come kickoff if there's any 3s left. So if you do like the Titans, buy that 3. I think it's a great spot for the Titans. Great spot.
11:33 current time, 10:33 current time out in Denver. Iowa time 10:33 there, Beast. 33s everywhere. What do you got in this game?
I'm going Titans here. We not only do we have Tannehill most likely out, so we got a new quarterback in. It's a possibility of 2 quarterbacks in. I don't know if that changes the system, but double the quarterback, double the win percentage. Knots. They haven't seen either quarterback or what. But I guess they're going to play a little bit of Malik Willis and a little bit of Will Levis. Or not Malik Willis. Malik. What was his name?
You're right.
I'm trying to think of what his name was. It's not Cunningham either. It's shoot. I'm gonna find it real quick.
That's all right.
I believe you said it right. Malik Willis, right?
Malik, Will Levis, and then who was the other one? Will Levis, and then oh crap, I can't remember. There's another one there. He was like a Malik Willis, Malik Willis and Will Levis. So Willis and Levis. That's why I was getting caught up on my words there. But
That's,
2 of them.
Yeah. What is called Willis?
Sounds like my law firm for my Willis and Levis.
I think these guys are. And then they're gonna probably showcase Derrick Henry for this whole trade. You know, I think they run over the Falcons.
All right,
maybe.
Yeah. Final game, and Eddie, you hinted at this one, or did we cover Vikings Packs? I feel like Packers. Not yet. Okay, Eddie, we'll start with you here. Knotz, Beast, and then I'll end on this one.
I'm starting to feel like it's not the right side, but I chose the Vikings as my jam soul lock of the week, but it goes against my 2-3, teams that have lost a lot and they're at home.
Sure.
The Packers really haven't shown me anything. Aaron Jones is hurt or he's questionable. He's always questionable and not doing any work. So I'm going with the Vikings.
Knott's Beast. What do you got?
I gotta agree with you. And I mean, what's the look? Excuse me. 2 and a hook. You said.
1.5 now. Packers minus 1.5. It hasn't moved.
Packers are minus 1.5.
Yeah, over under 43.5. I got Packers open at 1.5, and current line here is 1.5 still.
Packers plus 1.5.
Vikings are 1.5.
I'm so sorry. It opened at
Packers
minus 1.5. Now, it's Vikings minus 1. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of a tough game, but I'll tell you what, it'd be Vikings or none. I mean, the Vikings, you don't want to lay. Obviously, they're always in 6-point games, right? This does, but you don't really want them coming off that primetime win either against
San Francisco.
Oh yeah, San Francisco. I mean, sorry. It's a tough spot. We getting 2. You think primetime Kirk's gonna show out twice?
It is at noon, but it's in Lambeau, so I like the Packers.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, fuck that. I haven't bet this game, so don't nobody by any means tell anything I'm saying here. But I do, and I probably won't bet it. But the more I think of it, that we sitting there thinking of it, I think Pac's probably the right side here.
Yeah, Packers probably win this one by 7 at least, maybe 10. Late turnover by the Vikings. He's going to get stripped. He's going to look all weird. The ball's going to just, it'll be a scoop and score. Everyone's going crazy in Lambeau. The North is now up for grabs with the Vikings at 3-4. That's the script. I saw it leaked. Anyways, there are so many good teasers. We don't even need to talk about them. Feel free, but just be careful this week.
I'm on the Vikings, by the way.
Beast, we're not done yet. Hold on. Go to the Beast.
I'm on the Vikings.
Packers.
1.5. I think they're a team that they're a team that if they want to make the playoffs.
Hey, Beast,
game, they
try to get the fuck out of here.
DJ does that, bro.
What?
Take your shirt off. Take your shirt off again and start doing that number. That
Yeah, flex, man. Go flex.
Listen,
Hey, I only took my shirt off because you had no shirt. I was like, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing.
I don't know. I
Hold
was
on.
looking away.
Hold
And I
on.
just looked back over here, and I just saw like The Rock popping his titties all of a sudden. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah, we got
He's been over there hitting some
surprised.
bench presses. Look.
We did get kid restriction this week. No copyright issues last week, but we did get this is not viewable for kids or anybody. Anyhow,
That's 'cause they thought it was like a woman's tits.
yeah, right. They thought it was a breast milk educational video or something for new mothers. All right, Eddie. Halloween, what do you got going on this week? Any final thoughts here?
Man, I'm trying to get to the bread this weekend. That's about it. I might be going to a party on Saturday. We'll see. I'm not dressing up though. I mean, I'll figure out something creative to say.
Sure. Do you do haunted houses at all? I'm right down the street from.
Oh, it's funny. So Kevin Gubbins and I went to a haunted house probably a long time ago, and I've never been since. Because it wasn't too scary. It was just annoying to me. Like, why am I paying $40 to be scared? And they made me go first too. So the ideal situation is for 5 people.
Bullshit.
And you that last, you the middle person. There's 2 in front of you, 2 behind you, and
You know what you got to try to do, bro? Because I did this. I think it was last Halloween or the one before. Eat a quarter of mushrooms and then go to a haunted house. And talk to me if you ever felt like you were.
That would kill me. I wouldn't be on the show next week. You know what I'm saying? Or any other shows. Like,
you never in your life seen. We got one of those limos that goes to all the haunted houses, right? We went to 2 of them, and we were telling this dude, "Take us fucking home right now." Another one of these haunted houses. No way.
You're fucking tripping balls. Hell yeah, man.
Stand there in line. Bunch of grown ass men like, hey, we don't have to go in here, right? There's all these kids looking at us like these dudes are pussies.
Dude,
no, you're in right now, bro.
That's terrible.
Knotz, what do you think about my beautiful puppy?
Oh, nice.
Okay. Are you breeding her?
No, it's a boy.
You breeding her?
Hey, listen. Hey, nowadays, they're all she. He's breeding with.
No, we got CI to do that. We got CI to do that.
CI, yeah. He didn't. I don't know if he didn't get that far in the podcast last week because I don't know if he saw the real. I thought we were kidding in the thread. I was like, we got some jizz for you. He's like, what are you talking about? I don't know.
Down piece of it.
Hey, did you get rid of that? Average man of 20?
I didn't breeding anywhere, bro. My vet was like, look, he's like, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. He's like, the odds of this happening is, slim to nothing. And I was like, you know what? The odds of anything that's happened to me has been slim to nothing. So I'm gonna try it any fucking house. We'll see.
All right.
I might have
final?
been better off sending it to CI. It would have been at least funny, at least.
No,
that would have been like, what the fuck is this? We could have told him it's dog nut. It would have been pretty funny, but I tried, bro. We'll see.
Is that so? That's your final thought? We try to send some dog nut out. It didn't
Now,
work.
my final thought is coming off the week I came off of, which I swear I could not miss. I mean, obviously the over thing didn't work too well. I think it went seven.
Wasn't that bad, was it?
7 unders and 5 overs. No, I mean, I lost that. I lost a little bit of money on that, and I lost my live bet on the fish. But other than that, oh my God, I could not miss that week. And you know what I'm doing this week? I'm laying very low. I told you guys all my official plays. It was like 3 of them. Other than that, I'm not going to be unloaded by any means, because I'll tell you what, you have a week like that, you be ready next week to shit the bed, because and quite honestly, every play I said, maybe you're better off fading me, because it's very likely that I have a bad week this week. Very likely.
I'm not gonna fade you. There's a lot of plays that I liked there in your book. I agree with you on that. It's going to be a couple plays for me, maybe 3 this week, and I'm going to stay to it. Beast, final thoughts. All right. Beast not hearing us. Maybe he's off yet. You don't have any thoughts? Final thoughts, Beast? No.
Beast, he didn't skip you. Now you're all pissed, bro.
I know. This is what I got going on for Halloween. I'm gonna go to work, and I'm dressing up as we got a girl that works for us, so I thought it'd be funny to dress up as her at work. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Wait, that's cool. So how does that work?
Wig and
same
like
body type or what?
You gotta send us a picture, man.
Hey, she a BBW then, right?
Lucky Major's like, I might take you up on that offer you said earlier.
She a snow bunny.
About what? Nah, dog.
She's a BB. She's a BB.
Get your damn
She's a
glasses on, Knotz.
Major likes those snow bunnies.
Get your readers out and look at your phone.
Is she a BBW or no? She's not BBW.
But yeah, I thought it'd be funny because all the customers love her, so I thought it'd be just something funny for inside the office.
So obviously off air. What's her name? I gotta look her up.
Be the woman next week. All right.
Yeah. What'd you say?
I said your final thoughts are basically all summed up. Is that you want to be a woman next week?
Yeah. These final thoughts is I'm going to dress up as a woman on Tuesday and see how it goes.
No, I got Ted Lasso as my other outfit, so that's why I'm gonna go with the kids trick or treating. I'm gonna be Ted Lasso, but yeah, for work, I just thought that'd be funny to do. So she thought it was funny too. So it's gonna be a good time.
All right. Well, we're heading into my final thoughts are October is pretty much over. I think we have 1 week left, right? Next week, is there one more week of October here? No, that's it. We're done. We're going into November. And the eye test is done. And this is going to be a weird week. Too many teasers on the board for me. Look out. I think there's going to be a lot more upsets than we think, not just some of the other ones. That's all I got. Not to take us out here. God bless America. I think we're at war too, by the way. Sorry.
Break the book. Run! Run! Run!
See, Knotz catching up to me, man. That's what I was thinking last week. My final thoughts, man. I was like, God,
go ahead.
This motherfucker went 12 for 13.
Yeah,
I'm
talk about it. Go ahead.
And then Jam So gonna put some shit on TikTok. I'm like, you motherfucker, checks in the mail. Jam So wins. I'm paying that motherfucker in July. So
damn,
Knotz, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want.
Oh,
but Jam So I ain't paying. DJ ain't winning shit. But
wait,
Jam So that motherfucker ain't seen the shit till July.
Did they?
God.
Oh God! The Jam So. They had a good week.